So we're here at one of the Oregon Dunes day use areas, and I got Ross here. Finally getting a moment to sit down and actually speak with him and have a chat, so you guys can actually get to know who this guy is, who's been hanging out with me for the last few days. Everybody, this is Ross.
Hello.
He's been so freaking helpful out here. He helped Tanya get her truck going and been cooking up some amazing meals.
I'm working on another meal right now. It's just canned chili, but it's still food.
So we got the stove going, and yeah, he's gonna cook up some canned chili for me. So yeah, you're cooking me up this one last meal, cause
yeah, I had an issue come up at home and need to go home and take care of it.
Yeah, so he's got an emergency back at home he's got to go take care of and whatnot. And so, yeah, it's been awesome hanging with you last few days.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I never know how the adventure's going to go. Never know who's going to meet up with me, actually, and how long they're going to travel with. I know I'm going to see you again here in Seattle.
Yeah, I plan on meeting you at HempFest.
Yeah.
We already talking about doing that before.
Yeah, he's going to hopefully come on out to HempFest. I got hopefully a couple people from Weedstock will make it out there and come hang out with me. And the invitation is out for you guys as well. Come out to Seattle HempFest. It's the third weekend of August. Damn, I don't know the dates, but the third weekend of August is Seattle HempFest. Come on out. Yeah. And come early, because we need help getting set up. It'd be awesome if you stick around after and help us close down too, clean up and whatnot. All right, so
hopefully people don't leave a big mess like they do some places.
Yeah. Well, you know, whenever you got a big festival, there's always a big mess afterwards. You just got to get a good crew of us out there to clean up afterwards, so we can continue to have these kind of festivals. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit here, hang out with Ross a bit more. We're going to smoke up another bowl, going to eat some lunch, and then I'm going to make my way on. And, yeah.
My ride is coming.
Yeah.
This afternoon.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he found somebody who's heading north up to where he lives at.
Yeah, actually, they live about a half hour away.
Wow, somebody who actually lives a half hour away is on their way, heading his direction. So, yeah, they're just going to swing by and pick him up. Kind of works out, you know. All right, well, time for me to get some food in my belly and going to smoke up a little bit more. So we're here at one of the Oregon Dunes day use areas, and having a smoke session here with Ross. He's been hanging with me now for the past few days. Been really awesome having him over at Tanya's. That just freaking so helped her out getting that.
It's fun hanging out with her.
Yeah. And Tanya taking us up to the falls was a lot of fun. I know Knox really liked it.
Yeah, the puppy had a great time.
And you helping fix her car, man, that's just her truck, getting it running, that's just freaking awesome. And then all the meals.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you just cooked me up a little bit of can of chili, too, to send me on my way. So, yeah, I want to introduce you guys to Ross. And what made you decide to come out here on this walk with me?
It was your speech at Weedstock in Ford.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right on. That he'll come smoke with me.
Well,
it's your hit.
It wasn't even that. It was talking about you sleeping on the bluffs and looking at the seals and seeing the whales and then they come out and smoke with me and you've got the fibro and everything else. I was like, well, fuck, I've got no reason to not.
Right.
And I did.
Yeah. It's been really awesome hanging with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, right now, he's actually getting ready to head on back. Wasn't able to really kind of do the whole 22 days.
Yeah, I was trying to do 22 days for the 22 veterans that commit suicide every day because there's too many, and trying to bring some awareness to it.
Yeah, so trying to bring some awareness to the PTSD that our veterans deal with. 22 veterans' lives are lost every single day to suicide. So yeah, to bring some awareness to that. And what was it? So anyways, you actually have some emergency came up at home, and you're actually getting ready to head on back. But so he sent me off with a full belly, and I know I want to send him off with a good buzz. He's actually it's actually really worked out because you found somebody who lives like a half hour away from you.
Yeah, a friend of mine went to California, had some business to take care of, and is on his way back up north, and like, hey man, can you make a detour over and pick me up? And yeah, no problem. So he's on his way. Right
on. So he'll actually be here in a few hours and going to pick you up right here at this spot.
Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. It's perfect.
Right on. And myself, I'm going to head on. I'm not really sure where I'm going to end up tonight. I know tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So I've got to look and see just like how much, what times can I work it? Can I just be able to walk on through? I'm trying to walk every single mile, and I've just not been able to do it. Fibromyalgia has been kicking my ass. I've had to take a few extra rest days for that. Rain stopped me up. I've had some really amazing side trips that I do not regret one bit. Hanging out with friends and whatnot. The brush dance, going to the falls the day before. Yeah, so the adventure's in control. I'm not. As much as I want to walk every single mile, it's just really not possible for me to get to Seattle on time for HempFest by walking every single mile. I didn't start soon enough, apparently. Doesn't mean I'm a failure. Just means I've had to, figure out new ways around the hurdles, because my the number one goal is to get to Seattle for HempFest. Number two goal was to walk the entire way. While I've not necessarily been able to do that, I have walked every single mile that I've been marking down. Every mile I mark down, every mile I talk about, is every mile I've put on my feet. The fact that I'm not stuck in bed means I'm a fucking success right there alone. That alone.
Agreed.
I gotten up out of bed. Sure, I'm not able to walk every mile. I could sit here and beat myself up over it. Be like, oh man, I didn't succeed. But you know what? I did succeed. Mm-hmm. I did succeed. I have my hurdles. I have my limitations. That's part of being fucking human. Many times as I've come to find out, I'm not in this alone. And there's no way in hell I could do what I do on my own. It's from all the love all around me. It's from all the love of the rest of the human race. We're all in this together. We don't get by alone. It's just not possible. Yeah, it's all about the peace and love with me. If you're hungry, I will share my food with you. If you're thirsty, I'll share my water with you. If you are in pain, here, it's your hit. Come get this. All right, now enough of this freaking talking that we've been doing. We're gonna smoke up, and then I gotta make my way on. I'll say my goodbyes and make my way on. But here, you hit green. This is some really, really tasty blackjack.
Thank you, Seth.
Right on. Oh yeah. So yes, as always, it's your hit. Come get this. Don't make me smoke all this weed by myself. Find me, follow me, see where I am. Come smoke with me. Come walk with me for 15 minutes or even just a day or two. Come experience this magic that I see every single day. I'll show it to you. All right, guys. Much love, much peace.
See ya.
So I'm walking along, and who stops but Ross?
I found him.
Yeah, he found me with these two. What are your names again?
I'm Nicole.
I'm Doug.
So Nicole and Doug. And as always, I always invite people to come out and come smoke with me. I always tell people it's their hit. Come smoke with me. So they're going to join up with me and blaze up right here on the side of the highway. This is how it is. All right. So I'm getting these two to sign my backpack. They're also weed angels. Hooked me up with some nice bud. Right the hell on.
My barter fair name. That's my signature and also my barter fair name, Owl.
Oh, right on.
It actually works out. That's all seeing eye.
Sweet.
Kind of looks like a Scorpio symbol.
Yeah, yeah. Right on. And then
How about that earlier?
yeah, I know. I got to sign yours too. So I just stopped at Lakeshore Myrtlewood. It's a gift shop, and I thought maybe they might have sodas in there. Well, I went in and I asked, and they said yeah. And yeah, she did have a soda. I'm like, right on, thank you. I went in there, and they're like, can we help you? And I was like, well, I'm not so sure. I'm looking for a soda. I know I can come up with one in about 3 miles at the next store, but, you know, I just kind of thought, well, maybe y'all might have. And she's like, yeah, hold on a second. She went back to her back room, grabbed out the soda, and then said, here, it's on the house. I'm like, wow, that's so freaking sweet of them. I don't have any need for Myrtlewood. I can't carry it. You know, it's the extra weight. But if you guys are looking for some good gifts, come check this place out. I don't know anything about the quality of their stuff, but the people in there, they're of high quality. They got high quality. All right, it's time for me to make my way on. So there's my tent set up. Got some firewood, got some kielbasa, and yeah, I picked this up last night. And I'm gonna have me an awesome lunch. Today is totally gonna be a rest day. Just working on the journal and working on video edits. That looks so freaking good. Well, it's about 4 o'clock, and I'm just now getting out of this park. I'm just now leaving my campsite. Ugh. Yeah, it's been a rough day. Yeah, it's been a really rough day. I'm going to do at least 8 miles today. I wanted to do 16, but that's not happening. So today I'm just pushing for 8. All right, time for me to get on. Right out there's the road. And this is where I'm sleeping at tonight, guys. Well, it's about noon and I'm just now finally heading out. Oof. As always, leave no trace. This is the Darlingtonia wayside. It's an unusual plant which traps and digests insects, also known as cobra lily, cobra orchid, and picture plant. Yeah, this is a pretty cool park, guys. Come check this out. So these right here are Darlingtonias. Look at them, they look like cobras. They're pitcher plants, carnivorous. Their sweet smell draws flies, insects, and even rodents up into them. And then right at the very top is kind of translucent, so it kind of looks like it'd be the way out, and that's how it ends up trapping them in. And its digestive juices are down in there, and it takes, I was told, I think it takes them like months to digest a mouse. But this is one of the few places that they grow because they need a very special habitat. Yeah, insects are lured into the leaf opening under the hood by nectar of the colorful petal-like appendages and the edges of the opening. Once inside the hood, the insects become confused by the many transparent areas in the upper parts of the leaves which appear as exits. Keeping a foothold on a glassy, smooth upper surface of the tube is difficult, and eventually the insects are trapped in the lower tube by sharp, downward-pointing hairs. And then they're digested and absorbed as food. Yeah, if I'm not right over there is where the launch is. Not even worth stopping here. Heart's racing, let me tell you. Luckily it's not long, but this is one of the scariest stretches of my walk. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. I'm glad Ross and his dog aren't with me, because this is rough. So after that, oh yeah, time for me to smoke a bowl. Let me tell you, oof.